Yeah, this is Kene once again. Today, we shall be looking at a very simple Python program that involves using a dictionary. So I'm going to share my screen and together we'll have a look at the problem. Now, it is this. With a given integral number n, write a program to generate a dictionary that contains, I and I plus 1, such that an integral number between 1 and n, the n included and 1 as well. And then the program should print the dictionary. Now this is it, guys. Suppose the following input is supplied to the program, that is 8. 8 is given, then the output, and this is a sample of the output. This is what we should have. So we need to get a dictionary when the program is successfully executed. So a user or you, the programmer, supplies 8, then a dictionary should be provided. Now, if you do not understand dictionaries in Python, I advise that you watch my video on Python dictionaries. It's a full-length video on Python dictionaries. So let's have a look at it now. I should say get input from the user. So this should be imp, just call it imp there. And the input method is used to get the input from the user. How many numbers do you, okay, let me say keys. How many keys do you wish to have? So the user inputs a number. So I'm just going to convert the string value to an integer. That is the string literal there that the user supplies, which is returned by the input method. That is converted to an integer using the int method, in place like that. So we've got the input from the user. The next thing now is to write the program to actually create to populate the dictionary. So I'm going to create a dictionary that I call D1, right? And set it to an empty. Oh, let me use the dictionary constructor there, just like this. Great. So that's an empty dictionary. Then I'm going to use a for loop. For I is like the counter. So as the iteration progresses, we use I to keep track of that of the iterations. Yeah. So for I in range, so whatever the user has inputted, so in range imp. Okay. Now that begins from 1. I need this to begin from 1. And because the question tells us that the n number should be included. So the range, when I'm using the range in the for loop, the last number to be considered is the one before the argument in your range method. So if I want, say, the iteration to stop after when it has given us the 10th number, then I need to do 10 plus 1. So I need to include 1 here, right? So that's imp plus 1, so that the imp will be included in our results. Okay, so I'm now simply going to take my D1, just as simple as that. D1, now you have to give the key. Now the key is that integer value at that instance. So I here is, for example, 1, since I'm saying, okay, begin the iteration from 1. So I is 1, and that's the key for this D1 at this point. So dictionaries have key value pairs. just watch the video on Python dictionaries. Then what will be the value for that key? It will simply be I multiplied by I. That's just it. So if I is 1, it will simply be 1 times 1. And that 1 is stored against the key 1. Then the next iteration there, so I has become 2. 2 times 2, 4. So the 4 is set against key 2, on and on and on like that. So at the end of everything, we just simply print the dictionary, the D1. It's just as simple as that. So let's see, guys. Gendict. How many keys do you wish to have? I want 8. So you see, guys, that brings us our dictionary. Just something as simple as that. Hope you understand this, guys. Yeah, so I'll see you in my next video. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and please support me as I bring to you problems that involve Python, to get the solution. Thank you so much. See you guys in my next video. Bye.